Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't done a morning broadcast in a very quick minute, a very long while, whatever time is relative, or whatever type of term you want to call it, perceive it. One of the many things that, of course, is very interesting is not just the ability to, and this is weird because and I use the word weird, but this is a very interesting term because we often have to think out of the box, not just to think outside of the box, but of course to type of teach. And I don't just I mean I used to. I don't just explain some of the true things I know. I literally like teach. And so that's one of the things that's very, very different from it's the literal it's one of here's one way to look at it. It's the art of transformation. It's the art of magical understanding, informational, creationalistical aspects of what we can do. It's the actual art form of discovering the type of limitlessness that extends with the understanding of the expansiveness of consciousness, the understanding and the crystallization of consciousness, the benevolence factor in being involved in and just partaking in higher level conscious developments, and of course being completely focused in the type of transcendent work that I do. And it's not just with higher consciousness and spiritual evolution and with the awareness of multifaceted forms of higher extrasensory perception, which is one of the basic formations of one of the basic functions of what we can do as, quote, human beings, unquote. It's to, of course, once again, and that's one of the things I do is teach, guide, instruct, and of course, not just enlighten about what it means to enter into this new age, but to literally be the light, to literally, because, it's one thing to, be in the dark room and then shine the light, and then, people will realize they're in the dark room and then they can see it. And then there's another thing when you start handing out flashlights, for example, or and represent the light of glowing, or hand out flashlights. And then it's another thing to have headlight or eyes that beam like bright lights. And once again, it's completely next level to actually be the radiating heart or the radiating body that illuminates and continues to shine. So once again, I am very humble, but it's once again, it is about me, but it's not about me. It's more not about me. It's more important about the subtleties, because I just don't have any reason to not be. Well, let me put it this way. There are more reasons to understand our limitless expansion. And this is just one thing that I want to do before I go. And so I stress the importance. And so, let's put it this way. The many types of limitless forms that come with the understanding of many different types of that comes from the ICC, awareness of the ICC, awareness of the solar warden, awareness of all these types of advanced technologies, and as well as those that we don't know, as well as those that we will create, as well as those that we shall function. It is important to be an anchor. And so that's ultimately what I just do, because I'm really good at it. Anchoring the light, being the light for illumination and enlightenment. And of course, I'm not gonna lie, I'm incredibly powerful. We all are incredibly powerful, so that's an important thing to not only remember, but to know. This is your host, Christopher Mock Curtis Bowen, on this morning edition of Completely New. I do love you all because love is a powerful force. I love you all.